coffee, and I see on the news and I see one tower's hit, and I'm like, is that like a reenactment of a disaster? Like, what is that? And then the phone rings, and my mother-in-law calls, and she said, "What's going on in New York?" And I said, "I don't know, Mom, but I got to go to work." Click. And I knew in my head, I know how Manhattan traffic is. I'm like, it's going to be a nightmare in Lower Manhattan. It's 17 minutes on my bicycle when I ride pretty quick. So I jumped on my mountain bike and went over the Brooklyn Bridge. And I was on the middle of the bridge. I felt a massive concussion. And I looked to my left, and there was a huge fireball. That was the second plane hitting. I didn't know it was a plane, though. I thought something let go inside the building, So now you had two buildings on fire. So I'm like, oh, man, this is going to be some humdinger of a fire. People are going to be trapped above. This is going to be a nightmare. However, I'm probably not going to get up into that building for hours from now. I just know in my head of how a high-rise fire works. I'm off duty. I got to go to the firehouse, get my gear. I got to get down to the site. I mean, I know all that, those logistics. It's going to be quite a long time, if ever I go, So anyway, when I got to the firehouse, well, as I got into Manhattan, people are yelling, "Go the other way, get out of Manhattan." So I zigzag through them, and I get to another firehouse, 20 Truck, which is on Lafayette Street in Spring. And the reason I went there is Squad 18 was stationed there while they were renovating our firehouse. They were redoing the cement floors in the firehouse. So that's where there. When I got there, Howie Scott, another member of Squad 18, was waiting. And he said, "Listen, John, it's a terrorist attack. The fire marshals have a car waiting for us. Get your gear. Let's get in here and let's get down there." 10-4. So I got my gear, grabbed a bottle of water, remember, and we jumped in the car. And they zipped us right down to the site, lights and sirens. So we were down there very early. Both towers are still standing.